Hi guys, welcome to Paramount TV, and the club is getting worse. West Ham United is getting worse by the minute, by the second, by the hour. We have signed no one. We have sold we have sold 4 players, and we're far from prepared to fight for the championship. I mean, honestly, I think we can win the championship this season, but poor. I think the whole Kretinsky and Amanda Selvey deal isn't properly organised. Both are successful. Both done good businesses for other clubs. Stan Steven from Newcastle was amazing. Slavia Prague and Kretinsky. But my question is, what does Kretinsky actually bring to West Ham United? What does he actually do for West Ham United? Kretinsky was a shareholder with Hovsky in 2021. And since 2021, Kretinsky has done nothing for our club. I don't think Kretinsky knows how to run the club if he's a West Ham owner. How he performed, like as a shareholder, is basically what Brady and Sullivan's doing. He wants to buy. He sold 2% of his share, so he can make a complete bid for Gold and Sullivan's West Ham empire. If we go to Kretinsky and get his if we get Kretinsky, for example, I don't see anything positive about it. I think that with Amanda Staveley, she's got experience in the Premier League. She's done so much for Newcastle. But Kretinsky, 6 years at the club, don't do anything. He doesn't bring anything to the club rather than his billions of dollars. But he's not going to support our club and financial. I think that Kretinsky should buy out the deal. I think Kretinsky doesn't need to be our owners or shareholder, and I think Amanda is the right woman, right owner for West Ham United. Because the problem with Amanda, what she had at Newcastle, because Newcastle wanted a proper ownership where the owner gets 100%. Amanda should get 100% ownership. She should bid the bidding war. Gets the highest price. She should get the most utter respect. Now, West Ham fans they're having a debate on Kretinsky of Amanda. I'm on Amanda's side. I'm not gonna just sit back and let's just see Kretinsky's boring plan. He doesn't bring anything. We should focus on the championship, buying transfer players. But if we're gonna keep Kretinsky, we're gonna see 5 to 10 years later saying Kretinsky out, Horsky out, we were wrong. We should have got Amanda and her husband as our owners. And I'm going to be right. I don't think that Kretinsky and Hosky can produce the same talent that Amanda did for Newcastle. Newcastle, before they were trouble with Mike Ashley. Mike Ashley underperformed with Newcastle. There was Ashley out. Amanda came in. Newcastle won the Carabao Cup. Newcastle got into European competitions, Champions League, more. That's where we should be with Amanda Staveley. If we want to compete for the bigger things, the cream of the creme, the cream of the creme, the cherry on top, we should fight for what Amanda said for Amanda Staveley. Because if we fight for Amanda Staveley, then we can get the promise that we were owed 11 years ago. Kretinsky, I just think that if he done nothing for our club during the 6 years at our club, I don't think he knows how to properly run a football club. Yes, Slavia Prague, we got good connections with Slavia Prague. We brought Kufal and Suchek. We won the Conference League with David Moyes at Prague. Our greatest accomplishment in the last 10 years was at Prague. But I want what Newcastle's got. In fact, they've got enough ownership. I want the same thing that Amanda gave to Newcastle to what she's going to give to West Ham. Because if I see Kretinsky, then I'm going to see more of Kretinsky out. He's not going to provide us anything. He has billions and billions and billions of dollars and pounds, but he's not going to use that for our club. Same thing with the owners, the current owners, Brady something. They ran our club to the ground. I think with Staveley, she has to up the price. If you think about it, whereas Kretinsky is more richer than Staveley, but I think Vanessa Gold should realise that what's best for our club is to get Amanda Staveley and her husband to run our club. Get rid of the Kretinsky deal. Kretinsky and Horsky can just cry and cry and cry, but they're not going to. But the main fact is, if they want what's best for West Ham, then get out of our club. Don't buy our club. If you want to say I want to do what's best for West Ham United, I want to do what's best for this club for the fans. But that's what Amanda's doing. Amanda's there for the fans, the players, the coaches, the kitchen staff, training, how everything works. She wants to know how everything works for the club. But Kretinsky doesn't want anything to do with our club, knowledge, or who's our players, who's our own manager, question, where was Daniel Kretinsky last season? I'm confused. Where was Daniel Kretinsky when we were struggling to fight in the relegation battle against Spurs? Where was Daniel Kretinsky in the 38 games that we played in the Premier League? He wasn't there. He wasn't in the stadium because the TV would have appointed Daniel Kretinsky. Actually, since it's fine. Let's even go back further. That was Kretinsky when we won the Conference League. That was Kretinsky when we were beating teams like Sevilla and Lyon. Where was Kretinsky when we were finishing back-to-back to 14th, to get 17th, to get 18th? He was nowhere. He doesn't know the problems of our club because he doesn't know how to fix the problems of our club. Amanda Staveley, she is the best owner that we can get for our club. So she needs to get the ball running. But yeah, we need to get the right. We need to fix our club because right now it's atrocious. It's disgusting. So I don't really get why we're in a situation with this whole Kretinsky and Amanda when one wants to fight for our club and the other just wants to, be rich. Thanks for watching this video. Like I said, in the next video will be the Portsmouth Carabao Cup game Saturday. Peace. I'm out. Let the bidding war begin.